In the late 1960s and early 1970s, a shadow fell over Northern California, the shadow of the Zodiac Killer. This unidentified figure, a dark puzzle etched in the annals of crime, left a chilling legacy that continues to intrigue and horrify. The Zodiac Killer, named so for his cryptic symbols and letters, terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area with a series of brutal murders. Our story begins on the cold night of December 20th, 1968. Two young lives, David Arthur Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, were abruptly extinguished on a lover's lane in Benicia. The killer, leaving no stone unturned, made a mysterious phone call to the police, claiming responsibility for this heinous act. His voice, cold and detached, sent a shudder down the spine of the Bay Area. This was not just a murder, it was the beginning of a reign of terror. A reign of terror had begun, and the Bay Area would never be the same. But what set the Zodiac Killer apart was not just his crimes, but his chilling correspondence with the media. In the summer of 1969, 3 Bay Area newspapers received letters that would set the tone for one of the most infamous murder cases in American history. Each letter contained a third of a cryptogram, a complex code that the killer claimed would unmask his identity. The sender was no ordinary murderer. He was a master of mind games and manipulation, using the media as his stage. The cryptogram was a tantalizing puzzle. As experts scrambled to decode it, the illusion of a forthcoming revelation kept the public on tenterhooks. However, once the cipher was cracked, it gave no such information. Instead of a name, the solution offered a disturbing insight into the killer's psyche, a rant about his desire to kill. It was a cruel twist, a false promise that only served to heighten the fear and fascination surrounding the Zodiac Killer. While the cryptograms were a chilling spectacle, the letters themselves were equally disturbing. They were a taunting display of the Zodiac's audacity, a testament to his desire not just to kill, but to terrorize. The letters were filled with threats, boasts, and chilling details of his crimes. They were a window into a mind consumed by violence and a perverse need for attention. Perhaps the most significant aspect of these letters was the adoption of the name Zodiac. With this, the killer created a persona for himself, a brand of terror. It was a name that would become synonymous with unsolved mysteries, a symbol of a killer who reveled in his own enigma. The Zodiac was not just a murderer, he was a storyteller, weaving a tale of terror that held an entire nation captive. His cryptic messages left a trail of confusion, fear, and intrigue that continues to bewilder investigators to this day. Despite the best efforts of law enforcement, the Zodiac Killer remained a phantom, his identity as elusive as his motives. Detectives tirelessly chased leads, suspects were scrutinized, each one seeming more plausible than the last. Yet every attempt to definitively link anyone to the chilling series of murders came up empty. Every fingerprint, every piece of evidence seemed to lead to a dead end. The case grew colder as the years rolled on. In 1974, a final letter arrived, the sender purporting to be the Zodiac Killer. This correspondence was as cryptic and chilling as those that had come before, but after that, silence. No more letters, no more codes, no more victims. The Zodiac Killer had seemingly disappeared into thin air. The Zodiac Killer vanished as mysteriously as he had appeared, leaving behind a legacy of fear and unanswered questions, a phantom forever lurking in the shadows of our collective consciousness. Today, the Zodiac Killer's story continues to captivate the world, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the shadows. This enduring fascination has permeated popular culture, inspiring countless books, films, and TV shows that attempt to delve into the mind of this enigmatic figure. Theories abound, each more intriguing than the last, painting a complex tapestry of speculation and conjecture. Moreover, the Zodiac's cryptic ciphers have become a tantalizing challenge for amateur and professional codebreakers alike. Despite the passage of time, the allure of the unsolved messages persists, a beacon for those with an insatiable curiosity and a thirst for the unknown. There is a shared hope that the remaining ciphers may one day reveal the identity of the elusive killer, providing closure to a mystery that has haunted us for over 50 years. The Zodiac Killer remains one of the most enigmatic figures in true crime history, a puzzle that even after half a century waits to be solved.